First question I will ask, which university did you study? Why
Okay.
did you study in that university and not in an Indian university? Tell me.
Okay. So I graduated from Indiana University of Pennsylvania, and right after my BCom, there was a pandemic which was going on in 2019 and 2020, and I thought of and there was a lot of supply chain issues which were going across the globe, and I was keen on knowing how exactly the supply chain works. And the university which I went was having 1 year of study here in India, and the second year I need to fly to US. So that's the reason I did my graduation from American University.
Acha, acha, you studied supply chain management.
Yes, sir.
Now, my next question will be after studying supply chain management, why
Mhm.
are you coming to Karnataka Bank? Why should you not go after supply and the chain?
So I got my bachelor's in BCom, which is Bachelor's of Commerce. During the pandemic, the supply chain issues, I was keen on knowing how exactly it works. That's the reason I went through the MBA
No,
course
no.
also.
Does it mean that you studied BCom in India also?
Yes, sir.
Which university?
Gulbarga University, sir.
See, your presentation was not correct. And the way you said, I thought you have only American University degree, whereas you
That
have
is a post
Gulbarga.
graduation.
Huh?
That is a post graduation PG.
MS, that is MS.
MBA. Yeah.
MBA. Acha,
Yes, sir.
acha. Then that is not a problem. You have the basic degree from our university now.
Yes, sir.
But of course, in Karnataka Bank, they want post graduation for um, probationary officers. Now, your question is whether your degree is accepted or not.
Whether it's accepted or not, and the second question is, if accepted, then what kind of international questions they might ask me on the
No, I
banking
am,
sector.
I am, I am really doubtful whether they will accept this because the advertisement. What does the advertisement says?
It's PG from any kind of universities, and bachelor's in agricultural science, and CA, CMAT, or those kind of degrees.
No, no, no. 1 minute. Karnataka Bank careers. Now just let us see. Not that it is very important, but then I wish you should be considered favorably. But
Yes.
now what is happening is in all these stages, everything is done by computer, and there is no question of any scrutiny and all. The scrutiny happens only at the stage of document verification.
Mhm.
So there only the recruitment notification for officers. I am going through that.
Okay, sir.
Let me see that. I am not the authority to decide. It is for the bank to decide.
Right. Yes.
See here they are telling
Mhm.
post graduation in any discipline,
Yes, sir.
graduate in agricultural science, graduates in law, professional qualification from a university or institution or board or recognized by the government of India, UGC, or other government regulatory bodies. Now, is
Yes.
your MBA approved
Mhm.
by UGC, Government of India? Because in the case of Ukraine, you go and study MBBS, you
Yes, sir.
come here, you cannot practice immediately.
Okay.
You are supposed to study, write some exam for 1 year, pass
Mhm.
that exam, and then only you can do it.
Okay.
So, likewise,
Mhm.
whether this, what is the name of the university? Pennsylvania.
Indiana University of Pennsylvania, IUP,
Yeah, Indiana
Uni
University
of
of
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yes,
You
sir.
were in US for some time.
Sorry, sir.
You were staying in USA for some time.
Yes, sir. I stayed till 2024 in the September, sir. From 2021 to 2024 September. Almost 3.5 years.
Why? You returned.
So the visa was ending, sir.
But were they not permitting you to stay here for some more time for jobs?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got picked for H1B in the year 2023, but I got rejected because I'm the only child to my parents and I can't stay far from them. They are turning 60 in the next couple of years.
So they told that as a reason?
Who, sir?
No, no. Single child.
No, no, like I'm telling the reason, sir. Why you asked me the question? Why did you go
Yeah,
back to
you
India?
were not willing to stay because you are only child. Correct?
Yes, yes, sir.
Acha, acha, that's fine. Did you ever check it up whether that degree is recognized by
No,
your
sir. I have
huh?
no, sir.
But let us hope it is approved, it is recognized, and then proceed. Abhi, there is no fun in worrying about it. Huh?
Uh-huh.
Did you write for your clerical exam?
A probationary officer, sir.
No, no. Did you write for clerical or not?
No, no, sir.
Why you did not write?
Sir, I just came in the month of September and I was looking through a different jobs to get into the IT sector. But hopefully, one of my friend he referred me that there are positions. There is an exam coming on Karnataka Bank probationary officer, and I just updated out of a blue, and I went through the exam, and the result was you were selected for an interview, and I was trying. Hopefully, let's get into this banking sector.
It's very good. That's really nice. And very few people get such selections, and I'm happy.
Yes,
Good, good, very good. Now we will go for a discussion about the questions that they have been asking in the um, interviews.
yes.
Can anyone answer me? What is the total business of the bank as on 30th September 2024? Karthik, can you tell me
Yes, sir.
what is the deposit? Are you seeing figures on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I should not
No,
show
no,
it to you.
no,
Huh?
no, no, no.
I should not show it to you. Tell me. Ritesh, can you tell me what is the total business of the bank?
No, sir.
See, non-commerce students, many of you do not know what is total business. See, in the case of a company like a sales shop, the total business is the turnover, that is the sales made. But in the case of banks, it is the total of deposits and advances. In the case of our Karnataka bank, the figure is, I'm showing it to you now, I have to show it to you.
75,316 crore.
The total business of the bank is 1.75 lakh crore and the deposit is nearly 1 lakh crore. Advances is 75,000 crore. So CD ratio means credit deposit ratio is 75.34%. CASA ratio is 30.82%. Off yearly net profit 736.40, but this is also not required. We will take quarterly net profit is 336.07. Then a return on assets for quarter 2 stood at 1.13, a return on equity 20.35. GNPA and NNPA percentage 3.21 and 1.46% respectively. Even this is not required. Karnataka Bank share price on 21. I have given on 21 only. What is the latest figure we have? What is google.co.in? Karnataka Bank share price 187.57. This is as on which date? Today is 26. This must be as on 24th. This must be as on 24th. Because Saturday, the figure I am seeing is 187.57. But you need not tell exactly. If you are able to say 187, that will also do. Or around 190, that also will do. They may not mind it. Karnataka Bank share price. The market capitalization is 70.89. I don't know why it is more now. Okay, good. Then the capital risk weighted asset ratio is 17.58%. Provision coverage ratio is 80.14. Is there anybody with the commerce background here on the online? Anybody with commerce background? Because
Yes, sir.
these are, yeah, very good. Then first let me explain what is CASA ratio. CASA ratio means current account and savings account in a bank divided by total deposits into 100. That is known as CASA ratio. Banks are keen on having more of CASA ratio because the cost of funds incurred is less. Because current account we are not paying any interest, and savings account we are paying a nominal interest of 2.80%. When the cost of funds comes down and once it is used for lending, the profit made is considerable. So banks want more of CASA deposit. Then what is GNPA? GNPA means gross non-performing asset. Gross non-performing asset. That means in the case of normal advances, where an advance has been given and the loan repayment of installment or interest is not paid for a period exceeding 90 days from its due date, that account is considered as NPA, or first classification made is substandard. Substandard. And the moment an account is classified as a substandard, as per RBI directives, that is IRAC norms, banks have to provide for this. If 100 rupees account has become NPA, bank has to provide 15 rupees if it is a secured advance, 25 rupees if it is an unsecured advance. First stage. So now the gross NPA is the total advances that has been classified as NPA. Under NPA, classifications are 1. Substandard assets, 2. Doubtful assets, 3. Loss assets. I will go detail later. So what happens is, now the gross NPA, let us assume, is 1,500 crore, and the provision made is 100 crore. The balance figure is 1,400 crore. And my bank's total advances is 3,000 crore. So the GNPA percentage means the GNPA figure I have given 1,500 divided by total 3,000 into 100. That means it is 50%. It won't be like that. That much will not be there. So you have to have the figure at the bottom, that is the total advances as 30,000 crore, and then arrive at the GNPA percentage. And what is NNPA? GNPA minus provisions. Figures I have told you, 1,500 minus 100, 1,400. 1,400 divided by the previous figure given by me, 3,000, or revised figure I gave you, 30,000. That is NNPA percentage. So this is what you should know. The lower it is, the better it is for the company or for the bank.
Sir,
So
sir, can they
GNP,
ask the formulas also like you are telling us?
yeah, they will ask what is GNPA percentage. Normally, in probationary officers interview, they will ask only what is the GNPA percentage of our bank. If you tell the percentage correctly, that will do. But if you are a chartered accountant, if you are an MBA, you are an MCOM, they will ask you what is GNPA percentage, how it is calculated. Could you follow? See, if
Yes,
you are
sir.
an if you are an
But sir,
engineer, if you are an engineering student, they will ask, say, what is my GNPA percentage? See, there are in the interview, there are two types of interview. For clerical interview, they will simply ask the name of the person, the rate of interest, and overall point. In the second probationary officer interview, they will expect you to explain about it. Communication skill, they will explain. And if you are a qualified person, they may go deep into it. For example, in that Exim Bank interview for which that lady was appearing, Akash, there the questions will be very tough in the sense they will talk to you for 25 to 30 minutes. Whereas in clerical interview, they will talk to you for 5 to 10 minutes. In PO interview, they will talk to you for 10 to 15 minutes. That's all. Within those 10 to 15 minutes, you have to create a positive impression in the minds of the listeners, that is, the interviewers. Could you follow?
yes, sir.
So now your question I have answered. What is your degree?
Sir, post graduation in political science and international relations.
For you, they may not ask. For you, the question will be what is political science? Why did you go to political science? What is the advantage of studying political science? What made you get into it? Who is your hero who has impressed you to get into this political science? What is the position of our country in regard to politics? Which country politics is very good? Which country politics is not good? Why it is happening like this? Like that, unnecessary gossip questions will come more for you because
Sir, I have
uh,
done political science after engineering. How will that go?
that is again what is the fun. Why did you come to political science? You just wanted to, after completing degree, you don't want your parents to complain you are not working, you are not working, so you wanted to get into
No,
some degree.
sir, I was actually working and preparing for armed forces. So, but I wanted to continue my formal education also.
No,
And
no,
this was the
you
subject.
were, where were you working?
Sir, I was working on my own business of trading and investment, in which I was managing my own portfolio and the portfolio of my family, relatives, and friends, and some other clients also.
What was the total value of your investments?
So right now it's more than 5 crore.
अरे बाबा, देन आई विल आस्क यू, इतना पैसा रख के आप क्यों मेरे साथ आते हैं? आप अपना ही काम करो.
No, sir, actually, it is in now what I want to do is I want to do investments which are long term in nature, and
No,
banking
no.
is one
For
sector.
you, for you, the questions, all questions will go around share market, stock exchange, which company share is very high, which company shares are moving well now, what is the reason for this fluctuation? It was 84,000. Why it has come to 75,000? Some such question over which nobody knows the answer, they will ask you.
Okay.
But all that we are talking is only gossips. But बात करना पड़ेगा. Now, I have explained GNPA. And another question for agriculture graduates, they are asking, what is the definition of GNPA for agriculture? In the case of agriculture advances, from the due date, if the installment are not paid for 2 crop seasons, in the case of short term, it will be considered as an NPA. In the case of long term advances like sugarcane, if from the due date, if it is not repaid for how many days? 1 crop season, that is 1 year, then it will be considered as NPA. समझ गया? And regarding market capitalization, number of shares issued by the bank multiplied by the, what is that? Share capital price today. That will give you market capitalization. Could you follow?
Yes, sir.